new Hunter's Creek, the new Lake Nona is what this area will be. Welcome to Cross Prairie, the new master plan community in St. Cloud that will be elaborating a little bit more into what the beautiful Hunter's Creek, Lake Nona, Baldwin Park have already showcased us, and of course, even accentuating how beautiful it is to live in Florida in a community style living. Welcome guys to a new video. Today I have a bungalow that's going to showcase not just a beautiful home, but also an opportunity for you to be part of one of the best projects coming into the area, and an opportunity for your family to be a part of a neighborhood that is very much family friendly. Now, without further ado, welcome to a new tour. Today's property is a bungalow style property. Now, for those that don't know what a bungalow is, imagine a townhouse without sharing the walls. So if you want the easy maintenance of a townhouse without sacrificing so much the privacy, maybe a bungalow should be at a list of consideration. Also, a bungalow gives you a little bit more flexibility and price points in strategic locations. You're gonna see bungalows in areas like St. Cloud, Lake Nona, Winter Garden, and other areas like that that tend to be higher price points for the single families. Now, let's go take a look at this 4-bedroom, 2.5 bungalow with a 2-car garage that has a rear entry, so you don't have that ugly garage in the front of the house. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice from the bungalow is a narrow structure. It does look pretty much like a townhouse, just like I was saying, you know, but you still have kind of like a more of a homey look. You have like the traditional cut in the ceilings. Now we're looking at a property built in concrete, and of course keeping in mind that this is a new construction, so you're not just getting a new home, you're also getting a property that comes with all the warranties you can dream of. Now guys, let's go inside and take a look at all the finishes you can actually pick and change inside of the home. Now, welcome to the interior of this beautiful bungalow. The first thing we're gonna notice, you have a very, very cozy open concept. The first floor is gonna be your open concept, and you're gonna have an additional half bathroom down here, just giving you a little bit more comfortable feel down here. Now, let's start right ahead with what you wanna see. Let's start with the kitchen, because I feel like the kitchen is the most important thing of any home, right? You wanna make sure you have a comfortable space for you to cook and do your daily due diligences. You have an island with quartz countertops in the color gray. That is an extended island. Fits around 3 to 4 adults in the island side over there. You have a deep sink on this side with, you know, stainless steel features, plenty of counter space. This side of the island does have your dishwasher, your cabinets, and definitely something we want to mention, right? You have a trash area right over here, which is always convenient. Right behind me, you have an extended area with more cabinets, drawers, your range, oven, right? You have your microwave and you have your fridge. Do keep in mind that the packages in the home might change by the time we actually come visit the builder, so reach out and I'll let you know which appliances stay. Now let's step into the living room area. This is just an area that is so cozy. You know, I also do appreciate that the house is built in ceramic tile on the first floor. Easy to maintenance. You know, if you have pets, you've got kids, or you just like to entertain, you know that it's gonna be a quick time to clean up, but this is definitely a very cozy look. You also do have multiple windows throughout the first floor, allowing for a lot of natural light. Now, the other thing is that everything flows very, very seamlessly, easy to decorate as well. You have high ceilings all throughout, naturally giving you a little bit more of a homey, you know, luxury look into the bungalow. You do have a smaller area over here where you can take inspiration, right? Maybe turn it into a dining section. I would probably maybe do a smaller table just to give you a little bit more space, but you can just visualize how much room you have. This door right here will actually be your pantry into your kitchen, so always important to know that you will have a full kitchen in your bungalow. Next, we're gonna notice back here a few things. This door right behind me would lead to your 2-car garage, just a standard 2-car garage. To my right side, you're gonna have this large laundry room that will, you know, this is where you're gonna bring your washer, your dryer, maybe add some cabinets if you want to. That's just a personal touch that you can do. And on the left side, you'll have your half bathroom, always a bonus, especially when you're maybe someone that has a lot of guests over into your home. Now, let's go upstairs, take a look at the bedrooms, and definitely the primary suite. You wanna know where the owner will be resting. Now coming up the stairs, welcome to the second floor. First thing we're gonna notice, you have carpet on the second floor, which tends to be standard with most new constructions these days. Helps muffle out the noise a little bit. Now let's start with the primary suite. The primary suite, very, very comfortable. Let's start with the walk-in closet because it is just out of a magazine. This is the perfect size for a walk-in closet. You would usually see this type of walk-in closet in a single family home, not necessarily a bungalow or a townhouse. So this is definitely something that if you have a lot of clothes, you have a lot of shoes, this could be the perfect room for you, and this would be the perfect closet for you. You also do have a window allowing for some natural light as well. Now enough with the closet, let's take a look at the actual room. You have a few things to see. We have tracing ceilings with some decoration just to give you inspiration into what you can do with this area. You have your king-size bed that fits beautifully in this room. Dressers and side tables fit very comfortable. 2 windows with view of the front of the home. Remember, the garage is in the back, so you don't have to see your ugly garage. When you wake up in the morning, you can see the beautiful patios and, gardening in front of the community. This is focused on nature, so you're gonna see a lot of gardening in the neighborhood. Something we wanna mention is the bathroom. We have, a beautiful master bathroom with a standing shower, glass doors, you have your windows, you have double vanity sinks with quartz countertops, your sinks, and right behind me, you're gonna notice you have an additional space for your toilet room and just a private room for you just to, do what you gotta do in privacy. You do have some extra linen closets right behind, just depending, right? If you need a little bit more space, this could be an extra closet if you wanna close it out. But this is definitely a very, very comfortable room considering you're just looking at a property around 2,200 square feet, but the layout definitely makes sense. Now, let's continue. All right, now let's take a look at the rest of the rooms and bathrooms. Let's start with the shared bathroom. We have a full bathroom right over here in the hallway. We have an extended countertop with quartz countertops, 1 sink. You can make it 2 if you want to. This is semi-customizable. You can mix match a few things. Definitely let me know. We can tell you which ones are those things. Then you have an additional area where you can actually close off this door and have your tub, shower, and everything in privacy. If you have teenagers, this could be perfect. One is brushing their teeth while the other one is showering. Perfect combination. You're also gonna notice we have a loft space. We're gonna take a look at that in just a moment, but let's finish with the bedrooms first. Where should we go? Let's start with this one. Now, starting with this bedroom, we're gonna notice you have, a very comfortable room. You can fit around a queen-size bed. You have a standard closet with sliding doors. You have a beautiful window right over here. I love that every single window has a beautiful ledge, kind of cut in, wood, just giving you more of that standard homey look. Now, let's continue with the other room. This one also very comfortable. On the way to that room, we have an extra storage. You can, you're gonna notice that the house has plenty of storage, so don't worry about not knowing where to put things. We have an additional room, this one towards the back, so we have a little bit more privacy. This one, yes, it's a little bit smaller than the other ones I've shown, but the shape of it and everything is just so cute. Definitely looks as girly as the room is decorated right now. The beautiful window definitely helps out, also making it feel much more brighter. Now we have the last bedroom that we're gonna be looking at today. This one also very comfortable, still can fit a queen size. You have your sliding doors right over here leading to your closet, standard, size. Perfect for that growing family that's just looking to, move into their first property. Now guys, that we're pretty much done with the rooms, let's sit down a little bit and let's talk about all the numbers and how you can be the new homeowner of this gorgeous home. All right, guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of today's tour. Let's talk a little bit about the numbers and what we saw today. Now, today we saw a property that was being sold, or it's being sold for $413,000. We're looking at $413,000. Now, let's say you're a first-time buyer and this is the first time you're ever buying, so you're considering your FHA loan. You're looking at a down payment of 3.5%, which is just $14,455, guys. The rest we can negotiate with the builder, right, to help you cover those closing costs. Most builders these days are helping with closing costs and even are actually giving you preferred interest rates based on the different loans and the different necessities on each independent case. So if you're worried about how am I even going to qualify for this home, don't worry. Reach out, we'll guide you through the process and break down these scary numbers. Not so scary for you to understand, so you can prepare yourself and your family so you can stop renting, right? And you can start building a legacy for your friends, family, and of course, the future of your line. Now, something else we want to mention is that this is a master plan community. We are looking at a community that has been inspired by most of these, really already known communities in Orlando. We have Baldwin Park, Lake Nona, Hunters Creek. We have already these prestigious communities giving us an idea of what this could be. So we're going to be looking at a community that's going to have parks and trails and town centers and just a lot of spaces, green spaces for your kids to run around and definitely have a wonderful childhood. You'll also have a lot of new amenities like schools and much, much more as the area continues. Now, because we are in a master plan community, now let's explain what that means, right? You will be needing to consider that you will have an HOA. HOA fee will be $70 a month, which will give you access to, pools, fitness centers, and all the activities and maintenance of the community. So you'll know that this is going to be an area where, HOA is going to be in charge of all that. Now, let's keep in mind, this is an area that is completely new. So there is something called the CDD fee. If you're not familiar, let me know. I can explain it to you a little bit more into detail. But for those that already know what it is, CDD is $1,455 a year, which is, for those that don't know, it's just an additional tax paid on the property. But, give me a call and explain a little bit more and, how it could benefit you in the long run. It just pretty much guarantees that the area has to continue developing. It just helps provide water and electricity and a few more things into the neighborhood. Now, in terms of the area, do you not know where St. Cloud is? Don't worry, I know. Most of us know about Kissimmee, maybe Winter Garden, but some of us don't really know St. Cloud. St. Cloud is actually located just 25 to 30 minutes south of Orlando. We're looking at around 30 minutes from the Disney and Universal theme parks. So we're really close to everything that Orlando has to offer. But, you're not necessarily sacrificing, your lifestyle just being outside in the outskirts. You're actually giving yourself a little bit more opportunity because the price points out here will give you more house overall. Now, not just that, you also have a lot of other neighborhoods in the area. For example, you have Lake Nona with its famous Medical City and Boxy Park at just 25 minutes. And you even have Cocoa Beach, which is one of the beaches nearby. It's just an hour and 30 minutes away. So you can definitely have a nice weekend getaway over at the beach. So there's definitely plenty to do. Central Florida in general has a lot to do, not just Disney. We have Springs, we have, multiple cities and historic downtowns, St. Cloud having one of them. But, this is just an area that's just completely growing. There's multiple master plans coming into the area. This one just starting, which means that you buy now, by the time you actually close on this home, you know that you will have automatic appreciation. But now, guys, I can definitely go into case by case scenario, but this would be an hour-long video, and I definitely want to make these, as quick as possible so you guys can get all the information as possible. But if you want a little bit more information on what your case looks like, what your situation, might benefit, what type of loan could work for you, what type of down payment, that is something that is definitely based on what your financial status is looking like. I have all the professionals that you guys might need to connect you and of course guide you through that process. I myself can of course give you a little bit of advice, but definitely reach out, let's connect, let's get you an action plan. So, if you can't buy now, don't worry. We can definitely start planning for later in the year, maybe even 2025. It's not too late to start planning your home purchase. I appreciate so much, guys, your time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Don't forget to follow this channel. We're here on purpose so you can get all the information. Leave your comments below. Give me a call. Numbers in the screen on purpose for that. And of course, I definitely want to talk to every single one of you guys. So hopefully we'll be meeting soon. Bye.